at the death of God, what funeral could we have? What funeral festivities must be had in the way that kings and emperors would be fated on their death? What festivities would we have to invent for the death of deity? As always, we answered a lot of Nietzsche's questions, and this is one of them. How is it that we try to conceptualize this, that we try to understand the magnitude of what has happened? It would be difficult to have a recreation of the event. The recreation of the event would be missing the part that we already know. The part that not only do we already know, but that even seeps into the service, as if we can't help ourselves but remember the ending. Some of what we saw tonight was lifted directly from our funeral service. Psalm 118, our longest psalm, easily, is front and center in our funeral services. We included additional Lamentations, but Psalm 118, you'll hear that in every funeral in the Orthodox Church that you go to. And right there, we couldn't help ourselves. We put in the resurrectional hymn, starting, "Blessed art thou, Lord, teach me thy statutes." We had the funereal procession. This is what we would typically have. I suppose in the days before hearses, it would be much more common to walk along with the deceased, along with their final journey and to their final resting place. With hearses, we've kind of depersonalized that. Perhaps we're the poorer for it. When we have the funeral of priests, we see this, that there'll be a procession not only from church to car, but from church and around their church before being taken to their resting place. How could we do different for the great high priest that we are commemorating? And yet again, we can't help ourselves. Knowing the ending colours everything. We try our best to relive this time. And it is for our benefit, I would think, that we try to relive this time. But not forgetfully. If we were to try to relive it, it would be sad, and it would be another day. Many injustices were committed by the Roman Empire's justice system. I'm sure that any justice system could say similar things. And this would just be another one to add to the list. The injustice would be if we only took it as that, and not as the means of our deliverance. A crucifixion that opened the door. A crucifixion that opens the door for our eternity. Because while it looks like perhaps he's resting, taking a Sabbath day, still at work. Tonight we heard some of the hymns, tomorrow we'll hear more about how Hades regretted its choice, regretted taking this trap. A bear trap if there ever was one. This one wasn't letting go either. More the tar baby. The more you struggle against it, the more it ruins you. So yes, we recall the sadness of the time. It's sparked, it's leavened with joy. For he shall arise. Amen.